As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.
But okay, wait, really quick, Andrew. I want your reaction to this. I noticed on your Instagram, and are you wearing a cross right now?
Yes, I am.
Can you show that to the?
Yes, and the reason why.
Are you a Christian? Or?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And this is very special to me because I got out of rehab for this.
Yeah,
like
really quick.
25 years ago.
That's fine. Really quick, Mary, pull up the.
Well, she does have crackish tendencies. We can all see that.
The photo really quick so Andrew can see it.
Yes.
So this is on your Instagram, and you have a lot of photos that are just like this. You're always wearing this cross necklace with quite a bit of cleavage, titties popping out. And you also on your Instagram, there's a link to your OnlyFans.
This is OnlyFans.
What denomination of Christian are you?
I don't have one. I'm just Christian. I just follow Jesus.
Non-denominational?
Non-denominational.
Okay. One quick question, then I'm going to pass it back over to Andrew. Do you think God wants you doing OnlyFans?
I don't care.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? You don't care what God wants you to do? But didn't you just say you're a Christian?
I'm on this earth to do what I'm going to do, and he accepts me. I pray every day, and I pray if he likes it, my forgiveness, and that's it.
Bro, you pray to the devil.
If God wants you or is fine with you doing OnlyFans, what do you think Satan wants?
Satan wants me right where I'm at.
Where does God want you?
So you do pray to the devil?
Where I'm going, where I keep doing what I keep doing. My day, every day, I wake up, I do my thing.
No, related to the sex work, related to the OnlyFans.
I mean, sex work.
Yeah,
see, when you talk about sex work, am I fucking somebody?
What kind of content do you do on your OF? Is it boy-girl content? Are there?
No, it's just me.
It's solo content.
It's all me.
Okay.
Whether
yeah, but it's still sexual acts.
Or it's masturbation, whether it's dildos, whether it's naked, whether it's not sex.
Would you agree that through your OnlyFans, you're inducing men to lust?
Men are going to lust anyway. It's a natural.
But would you be inducing them to lust?
Maybe.
Well, almost certainly you are.
Probably.
So again,
and I'm enticing it too on my OnlyFans page.
Well, okay, even if you're a non-denominational Christian, how would you reconcile this with your faith? And then again, I'll just ask the question
because my faith doesn't come into it.
Do you think God wants you to be doing OnlyFans? Yes or no?
I don't know.
What do you think?
She knows, but she doesn't want to say.
Do you have a personal relationship with God?
God, it's called, he gives us free will. And if we feel good with it and we don't feel anything wrong with it, as long as we're not hurting anybody or ourselves. And yeah, I think he's cool with it.
Isn't there a phrase from the Bible, go and sin no more? So, I mean, God gives you free will, but
that's if you go to Jesus and say, I have sinned so badly, just please forgive me.
Okay, really quick, then I'm passing it over to Andrew.
Well, I'm done.
Just a yes or no, not an I don't know. Do you think God wants you doing OnlyFans?
Yes.
And then what does Satan want?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, okay. If God wants you to be doing OnlyFans, then you would say that Satan doesn't want you to be doing OnlyFans, just so I have that clear?
Maybe. Probably doesn't.
Wow, what a warped perception. And this is a grown woman.
That rascally devil.
I guess.
Trying to stop
it's called a fucking choice. We were born with a choice. We either do or we don't, okay? There's either doing or there's no trying in life. There's either trying or doing.
Yeah,
and
calm
that's
down
it.
there, Master Yoda. Calm down.
Gotcha, bitch.
Stop it.
No try.
She's dropping knowledge.
Well, there it is.
Come on.
Right.
You ripped that off from Star Wars. You ripped it off from Star Wars.
You know what? That little Yoda is a really fucking smart guy, man.
Make your point without yelling, please. Make your point.
I don't think she can.
It's without
I'm sorry,
yelling.
That little Yoda guy is a really smart guy.
You can speak impassionately, but try not to, like in terms of your volume.
There is no trying in life, only doing. Because when you're doing, you're trying.
Down you must.
By the way, I want to give. I have to give credit to Andrew.
You must be.
I have to give credit to Andrew for that argument, the question about what if God wants you to be doing OnlyFans, and then, of course, what does Satan want? I'll credit to Andrew Wilson there. Andrew, I'll pass it over really quick. I did want to make an announcement, and Andrew maybe has some thoughts on this. Guys, so Andrew had a fantastic debate with a woman named Kylie. This was our debate that we had, I believe it was on Saturday before our last Sunday show when we had Andrew here in person. Kylie has messaged me, and then pull up the Discord so you can pull it up. I should have left it on the page. Kylie has threatened me with a lawsuit.
Wait, which one was
What? How do you go for a debate and you end up suing the host?
she?
Rage quit, Crash Out Kylie. That's the nickname I bestowed upon her. Crash Out Kylie. Crash Out Kylie is her new name. I posted her legal threats. She said she hired a law firm. So a lawsuit is probably imminent from her. I fully blame Andrew because Andrew so thoroughly demolished her worldview that she was so upset that she's really a poor sport. What's it? Or a sour? What's it
She's
called?
a fucking cunt.
Sore sport.
Sore loser?
Sore loser. She's suing me because Andrew just dog walked her. I was asking you, Jazz, you raised your hand for every single thing. How do you reconcile your feminist positions? And your feminist positions almost strictly relate to like not laws or anything. It relates to like gender expectations and a rejection of traditional gender roles. Yet in your own life, you don't hold up to your own sort of relinquishment of gender roles.
Yes. So my focus in education was on political thought and theory. So I think I can hold ideas and an ideology that I don't necessarily participate in the present because those circumstances aren't a reality right now. So, and again, we live in society. Men do exist in a certain way. Women exist in a certain way and have certain roles. We aren't equal physically. So there is that standard. The standard exists, and I am someone that does participate in gender roles.
How can you say so much words but not say anything at all?
But it's just an interest of mine. Like the idea of gender liberation and just political theory was my focus. So
Political theory, another useless degree.
My question to you is, because I assume that when it comes to like the traditional gender roles or expectations as it relates to women and dating, so you would say, for example, there's certain components that women should be able to escape from, like being submissive, right? Or being equal partners and not having the man make all the decisions in the relationship, right? You would reject that, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Like in your own romantic relationships, do you want to be submissive?
I don't think so. I'm pretty independent, and I mean, I'm not speaking in sexual terms, but pretty dominant too in certain ways. And I think in my personal relationships, and this is why I think it's dangerous to perpetuate a certain idea and roles onto people, because everyone exists in a bunch of nuances. And in my personal relationships, I would rather just have a partner. So any characteristic that I lack, they should have. And if you're a man who exists as the role of a man in society and you need that counterpart to be a woman who exists as the way women exist in society in that role, then that's your prerogative.
Okay, so how do you believe in gender liberation? Hold on, Mary, let's get the cameras going, okay? Do you believe in gender liberation only for women?
No.
But okay, if all women, even feminist progressive women are like you, insofar as you like say, well, it should be the case that men are allowed to, maybe men can be stay-at-home dads. But if zero women especially feminist progressive women who perpetuate that men should be allowed to do this, but none of them actually adhere to it in practice, in reality, then how can men ever explore these other kind of gender dynamics if you yourself, as a feminist progressive liberal woman, you don't even want that in your own relationship? And I think this would also equally apply to the vast majority of other feminist women who, despite their own proclamations of wanting gender liberation or gender equity or equality, they still demand chivalry and men paying for dates and men being protectors and providers and all these things in their relationships. You want to escape from your traditional gender roles in relationships, but you basically want to be 1950s bachelorettes and still maintain men to their traditional gender roles.
Yep. I call that one the modern woman scam. They want to be able to do whatever they want, whenever, while you're delegated into this 1950s traditional masculine protector. And that's just a bad deal.
How do you explain that?
No, I think everyone should just feel free to exist as they should. And I think perpetuating these roles is dangerous. And although I do look for men who have to protect me physically, I think first it needs to happen on an emotional level where you have a partner who's completely open with you emotionally and maybe matches you intellectually. But as it exists today, men are stronger than women physically, most likely. And
okay, so if I go ahead and just grant that, fine, it's okay for feminists to want men to be protectors, how about paying for first dates?
Yeah, I think when women go out with men, it's a risk because of...
Oh my God. Are you trying to say that since there's a threat of violence, that we should pay for the date because you feel unsafe? You see, that's what I call it, a scam. You're just trying to get something out of us. Always.
It's a risk for assault, let's be honest. 33% of adult women are assaulted by men. So it's not like it's a rare occurrence.
This is a completely dubious statistic. You know
it's just my opinion, though.
The statistic is your opinion?
No, my opinion that, like, if you're already fronting the risk...
You know, the statistics you reference include, it's really kind of a disgusting, egregious thing what they do with these feminist statistics. Essentially what they'll do is they'll lump in things that are perhaps we would agree like shouldn't be done, but are like not nearly as bad as like full-on violent stranger SA. For example, in these studies, they'll include things like catcalling. And
I think that statistic is like way more. It's like 9 out of 10 women experience.
Right, but they'll say, so here's what they'll do. They'll say that they'll create like this sort of amalgamation category, a catch-all category called sexual violence. And in the sexual violence category, they're going to say that things like catcalling, that falls under it. So when they give these questionnaires to these women and the women mark, well, yeah, this one time this guy catcalled me, or if a woman's ever been called a slut, that also is under the sexual violence.
Yeah, I don't.
So it totally skews the statistics.
Yeah, I don't know any valid research or academic that would post any sort of data that would represent catcalling as violence.
Sounds like that would be in the harassment category, not the violent
sexual
category.
harassment.
They
not
consider it.
violence.
They consider
well, that's
it
an
under that category.
inaccurate data.
Yeah, but if it is the case that all these feminist institutions and RAINN, for example, like that's pretty much the number one institution, as far as I know, that's advocating against SA.
And you think they skewer their data?
I've literally pulled, like I've actually looked at their statistics, and they make the 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 claim. And then if you look at the actual, it's most of it is from the NIS, but they've done other studies too. If you actually look at like the questionnaires that they're sending out to these women, it includes things like, have you ever been catcalled? Have you ever been called a bitch?
And this is considered reputable, or is this just like you're saying it's just feminist data points?
It's literally what they're citing to these like RAINN. It's the studies that they're citing to come to the determination that it's been 1 in 4 or 1 in 3 women are victims of these crimes. And then you're gonna say, oh, it's 1 in 3 women are raped, but it's actually no, it's they're factoring in.
No, I get what you're saying. I just don't know who would consider that to be. if what you're saying is true, who would consider that to be like accurate data selection?
Where are you getting your data from? Could you even name your sources?
I can show it to you if you'd like.
No, I get what you're saying, and that is what it's representing. I'm just wondering, like, there has to be someone who has countered their data and been like, this is a skewed data set and is inaccurate.
It's the data that these institutions that are
but it's an inaccurate data set.
Right, but I mean, if these are like the
talking points,
if these are the ultimate organizations that are dictating basically the cultural zeitgeist of 1 in 3 women are being SA'd, but it's including things like catcalling and getting called a slut. Yeah, that seems very misleading.
Yeah, I would completely agree.
Well, Brian's just pointing out there's a lot of methodological issues, like defining and measuring violence is really difficult because you can only measure it by your definition of what it is. You understand? Like, if you consider catcalling, for instance, to be sexual violence, then that would skew your numbers extremely high when they're really not as high as you're claiming, right? Lifetime prevalence versus annual violence would be another one. Types of violence, inflated sense of prevalence, right, could be another issue. There's a lot of data biases which happen. When I look at these numbers, I look often at how these things are defined, and I find massive discrepancies which are absurd, just absurd. Like the idea of catcalling, for instance, being sexual violence is fucking insane to me.
I would agree.
Look, even if a man is traditional, maybe he's not making enough money. So the economic reality is, even if he is traditional, his wife might have to work. But he's going to be open to it if he does make enough money that he's going to be able to say, hey, you don't have to work. I'll be the sole breadwinner. You take care of the kids. Stay home. Men don't have that choice. So this idea that women don't have choice is ridiculous.
Why does it have to be the liberal women? I mean, I know all of a sudden the conservative women have to stay at home and that's what they portray. No, man.
I suppose there could be a conservative woman that, well, most conservative women wouldn't want that sort of relationship dynamic.
Well, that's what you think on social media. You know,
you're not conservative. I don't think you're conservative, though.
You know,
I think you're a Republican, but I don't think you're conservative.
I don't give a shit at this age. Right. Okay. I was born in 1972 and I don't give a shit.
I was born in the 80s.
And this is, and I just had my kid at 37, man.
Just the cutoff.
Okay. And she's got a little septum. She's got a little snake bites. She's everything that I didn't have when I was a kid. And I used to have my little hair like Madonna. And in fact, my mother used to get called to the school like 3 times a week because I used to have my hair like pineapple.
14
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Just came through. I don't know how that
happened. The right
happened.
side of the table is disgusting.
Hey.
The woman in the middle, congratulations. Chair 8, you're still my favorite.
Oh, that's you. Say something nice to
Hi, thank you so much.
You're kind
I
of
still love you.
Magic. You got to pay the sim tax.
What?
You got to pay. By the way, she's got a boyfriend, bro. What are you doing? You're stepping on toes.
You're talking about
You're stepping on toes.
You're not discussing. You are faceless.
Oh no, he's sexy. We love you.
Asshole.
Love you, baby.
No, you're
There's
beautiful.
one more coming through. One more coming through. Pasty George.
See me, babe.
Pay the sim tax in
All
Magic.
my girls are
Pasty
beautiful,
George
man.
donated $200.
Pay the sim
Andrew
tax.
is correct 100%. Once, Chair 2 suggested that Chair 5 was groomed. That statement implies that she was not an adult and was taken advantage of, even though she was legally one of marriage.
I stand by that statement for sure.
Yeah, you stand by the
I stand with my pussy wide open, Andrew.
Woman who's
Nasty bitch.
sitting there was groomed by her own husband, who she
groomed by the man before he was her husband. He groomed her when she was 17 at 20.
You're grooming all the rich guys you fuck for their money. That's
what did you say? I'm sorry, it cut out. What did you say?
I think that you're grooming all the rich guys you fuck for their money.
Oh, wait, why? Elaborate. I'd love to hear what your opinion is on that.
Isn't it the case that you only are having sex and dating rich guys because you want their money?
No, I don't have sex for money.
Rich guys. Then why do you only date rich guys?
They only date me.
Said
no accountability.
I only date rich guys. Why do you
Yeah,
only
exactly.
date rich
Men
guys
who
unless it's because you want their money.
No, men who ask me on a dates happen to be rich. Broke guys don't ask me on dates.
Oh, how convenient.
I know, it's amazing.
Poorly.
I literally, I hit the luck of
money.
Andrew.
And no men who don't have lots of money.
Andrew, honestly,
Wow, that's incredible.
I was very unlucky in other aspects, but I happened to hit the prime fucking lottery in that part of my life.
Wow.
Like, I had a very tumultuous childhood, but therefore,
Not a single guy who's not rich who you're attracted to has ever asked you out. I just want to make sure that that's
no,
clear.
broke guys have never asked me out. It's actually insane.
It's never happened.
It's never happened.
No.
Andrew, by the way, I love you.
It's okay.
Good girls are like.
And your wife. I think you guys are honestly a dynamic
I feel
duo.
like you owe that poor lady.
She's not gonna.
I think
Hold on, I do have one. If I was groomed, do you think I'd be sitting here right now on the internet live in California when my husband lives in Florida? Do you think somebody who groomed me would let me fly out here and do a podcast?
100%. So
No,
do you know about Bad Baby?
That's not
What
how
her
control
do you know?
works.
Do you know? Have you seen Bad Baby's whole situation?
I don't really keep up with degenerate
So
stuff
she
like
was
that.
groomed, and she's still. Oh, Brian, don't you? Oh my God,
I don't
Brian.
know if we can compare my situation to
I'm
Bad
not
Baby.
comparing, but you're acting. You're asking
You are,
for
you're
like.
comparing.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll like make a. It's not like a distinct comparison, but it's like. You guys are similar in age, somewhat, you know, and.
Your fucking mouth.
But we're
Wait,
like,
Brian, do you not like this
but she
discussion?
was groomed?
I'll
That's
stop
really
it.
weird.
Wait a
You're
minute.
perpetuating.
You can't get rid of that patriarchy if you're doing this.
No,
You're putting men back in the women's society and allowing us to shut up for the wackos to get back in our. Yeah, there it is.
I think pushing that idea.
You know what it is Democrats going into oligarchy. There it is. You guys are the matriarchy of oligarchy.
Y'all smoking crack. Something is wrong with you people.
There it is. You know, Bernie Sanders, AOC. There you guys are. There you guys are. Yep. And oh yeah, Hillary Clinton say, oh yes, us women, oh, we're the matriarchs of patriarchy. Oh, I guess you liberals are matriarchs of oligarchy.
What point is she trying to make?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes,
Hey,
you are.
did any of your medications say not to mix with alcohol?
Pop, boom, pow.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. I spoke
Bro, she didn't even deny the medication.
the truth right there. I'm 52, man. I don't care.
Oh,
Hey, I'm 41, man. I
don't care.
I still don't
I'm
take medication.
10 years older than
This is
you,
pointed
man.
all right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bro, what's going on here?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Can you do the Macho Man Randy Savage? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was pretty good.
he's gonna collapse.
Wait, can you say, oh, yeah, brother?
yeah. Oh, yeah, bro.
That brother didn't sound too good.
Scale of 1 to 10 really quick, guys, if you can, just so we aren't here all night. Give me quick answers.
Things fucking ugly.
Jazz, quick answer, please.
8 because someone else said it and it's subjective.
I would give her a 5.
Okay.
4.
Intel,
I'll give her a 5 too.
leave that one up from Intel. Oh, too late. Intel, you'll 4?
4. Freaky 4.
Okay, what about you?
What was that?
Oh my god, bro! What the fuck is going on with this panel? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate your physical looks?
Oh, my physical looks.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Man.
Goddamn,
Yeah,
answer the question,
6.
please. Thank you, thank you.
I'll give her a 5. Even though she's high up in the age there, I can tell she was probably a good-looking woman in her prime.
Appreciate it.
5.
Thank you.
Give her a 5 also.
6.
8.
She's a 6.
5.
She's a 5.
In my prime, I was an 8. Today, I'm a 5.
All right.
She's a 5 also.
What about you?
6.
I would give her a 4. She's a little overweight.
Okay, got it. Going around the table, super quick answers, please. Do you think you'll be better looking in 10 years' time?
Yeah, I think so. I have good genes.
Okay, 20 years time.
Better looking than
Yeah.
I do now.
Yeah.
How old is that? I think 40 will be
30.
my prime.
40 is your prime.
I think so. Yeah.
All
I disagree.
All right. What about
After
50?
that, maybe
Okay.
a little downhill.
You're 30, better looking in 10 years time at the 40.
I'm gonna be rich as fuck in 10 years, so yeah.
Are you guys?
How does being rich make you look better? And don't tell me plastic surgery, please.
All right.
I know you're like manorexic
That's cool.
over here.
Cool. We need to boost.
I
his
remember when
audio.
Brian offered you food, you're like, I gotta go. I had a flight. I haven't slept.
Okay. Better looking in 10 years time.
I don't remember this.
Oh, I
Yes.
remember everything.
Yes.
Yes, I will.
You're gonna look better 10 years from now? Aren't you gonna be like 60 or something?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you're 52. And then if we go back in time, will you be better? Like, were you better looking at 42 than now?
Hell yeah.
You serious?
Hell fuck yeah.
Okay.
That makes no sense. If you were better looking at 40, how are you gonna get better looking in 10 years from now? Come on now.
32?
Hell fuck yeah.
22?
No. About the same. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay. 20 years time, will you be better looking than you are now?
In 20 years?
Yeah. So 72?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Wait, how can you simultaneously be better looking in 20 years time, but you were better looking
Yeah, man. Either you're trolling or you're dumb as fuck.
20, 30 years ago?
Because I decided to get off my ass and work out and do everything that,
Okay.
you know,
All right. What
some
about you?
little
Into the
youngins
mic.
didn't want to
Into
do.
the mic, please.
In
Yeah.
10 years?
Yeah. You're 40.
No.
Better looking in, and were you better looking at 30 than now?
Yeah.
Better looking at 20 than now?
Yeah.
Okay. Savannah, what about you? Better looking in 10 years time?
Yes.
20 years time?
Yes.
30 years time?
No.
Okay. So better at 29, better at 39. You're 45, better looking in 10 years time, 55.
No.
And then you're 45, were you better at 30, better looking at 35?
Yes.
Okay. Better looking at 25?
Yes.
Okay. You're 50, will you be better looking in 10 years time at 60?
Obviously not.
And then you're 50, were you better looking at 40?
Oh, yeah.
Better looking at 30? And then 20?
Yeah. Yes to 30. 20, I'm going to say no.
Okay. And then for you, better looking in 10 years time at 29?
I think I'll be better until I'm around 60.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hold on. You're gonna look better up until the age of 60? But you had sense the whole show. Where did it go?
We're at 6. When's your peak?
Until 60.
So wait, just to be clear, 59. So in 40 years time, you'll be better looking at 59 than you are now at 19.
Yes.
What? Have you seen the average 60-year-old? Not looking too good, bruv.
Okay.
Fucking,
Can you just
you know,
tilt your mic down a little?
fulfill, no, really? Fulfillment. Really? Fulfillment.
She's gotta be drunk at this point because this doesn't look like normal behavior.
Fulfillment. Really? Fulfillment.
Well, that if
Really?
that's the point
Maybe
of having
are
a
you
career.
having like an anti-capitalist take here where you're saying it's
What the
not-
hell are you
not-
talking about, man? Fulfillment. Man, I just want to be happy in life. What the fuck you want to be happy in life? Okay, some dude. What? You're some dude, man.
What is she trying to say? I'm lost.
That's all I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I want to.
Yeah. You know what? Here, we got to play the bow video. We need the bow video. E.T., Erica, we need you for the bow video. We need you to sit.
Oh, I know. Shut me up, right? Shut me up, right? Shut me up. Is that what you're doing? Shut me up.
Whoa, this lady has real severe mental illness problems. She thinks everything's about her.
Wait, you weren't even talking.
Shut me me up, right?
up.
No, shut up. Shut up. See, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Everybody's telling me to shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Everybody's telling me to shut up, right?
No, like shut up.
Everybody. Yeah, I know.
No, like shut the fuck up. Like actually,
it hurts my ears.
I know.
I don't care about ears.
Obviously, I know
You're
you don't
yelling
care.
at
Okay,
everybody's
I'm
ears.
serious.
I'm a
Oh, really? This one?
What are you gonna say to me, bitch?
Everyone's yeah, don't.
No.
Don't start.
Like actually, do you
I'm
want to
just
like?
No,
No.
Erica,
Oh,
Erica,
see,
Erica,
that's what I'm saying.
Erica.
Shut me up. No, you're not.
Shut up. Like actually.
No, you're not.
Stop. Wait, stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop.
Everyone's either tired or drunk.
This is what it looks like when you don't hold women accountable for their whole lives. They turn into monsters.
Why don't you shut up, man?
Yeah. Like,
You're the one over here.
I like my life on bitch.
Wait, guys, stop.
It's my ears.
What the fuck?
I can make this shit all I want,
Hold on.
motherfucker.
Not a big deal.
All right. The fuck?
Not
What's going on
I mean,
tonight?
fuck, man.
No, what are you like going on about? Shut the fuck
I shouldn't have
up.
done the Macho Man Randy Savage bit. That's probably what.
Like literally.
Like, literally, you're the one over
I
here.
didn't know Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shut up! You shut up!
What, guys?
Holy, it's a wrestling match at this point.
Chill out.
You're the one fucking everybody's talking
Wait,
about.
hey.
Oh, shut up!
Hate him yourself.
Wait, stop screaming.
Yo, she's screaming into the back of that girl's hair. She is a loose cannon.
Stop screaming.
Hate him or show. This bitch is
Bro,
going
what
crazy.
the
Like,
fuck?
Fucking stupid ass,
Hey, wait,
man.
stop.
shut up.
Wait, shh. Hey.
Guys, she's
Wait, look at me.
crazy.
Look at me right here.
Yes,
I got
I
you.
will.
Michelle.
Yeah.
You're my homie.
Yeah, her.
Wait,
Her.
wait.
Yeah,
Look right
fuck
here.
her.
Shh,
Yeah,
just
fuck
right
me,
here.
bitch.
Erica, stop.
Fuck me.
Erica. We're homies, right? You're my homie, right?
Yeah, I am.
This is Brian's
If
consolation.
this
He does
table-
keep us here.
Shh. It's okay, Erica. It's okay.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
Shh, Erica, relax.
I love everybody. I'm
Erica,
just a
shh. Zip
psychopath.
it. Erica,
I say love you to everybody. Bitch, I love you.
zip
They both have problems.
it. Okay.
That's great.
We good? I think we're good. Let's just.
I guess.
I get.
Is she?
She's good. Hey.
Is she?
Hey.
Is she?
Get the fuck out of my face. Like, actually, no, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face.
Bro, what the fuck are you
Don't
guys?
fucking, don't fucking in my face, bitch.
They could pass as mother and daughter.
All right? I can like next to me. I can drop your ass on the fucking.
Wait,
I can
stop.
drop your
Wait,
ass
hey,
on Ida Vista.
Guys, stop. Hey,
Grandma Jones, shut
Erica.
the fuck up.
Erica, stop antagonizing her. Stop provoking her.
You're right.
Just stop. Both of you stop. Let me get. Do you guys want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Let me.
Actually.
Just let me.
So badly.
Stop. Just stop so I can do the show. Okay, bow video, please. All right. This is a video I took of my ex-girlfriend.
Is this the bowing? This is Sue.
This is my ex-girlfriend. This is my ex.
Girl, I'm not. Why
Stop,
don't give her your fucking hand.
Stop. Shh.
Don't touch me. Like, actually,
Well, don't do that.
No, don't be like that with me. Don't touch me. That's
What the
crazy.
fuck?
We're crossing lines. Touching
Holy
me.
shit. Guys, stop.
No,
Both of you.
like she's fucking touching
No,
me. Like,
she was over in my space.
I
She
was
like-
talking to Selby.
Yeah, I know.
It's like two children arguing in the back of the car. Like, shut up.
Oh, there you go.
I was talking about that. There
Wait.
you go.
Okay. Stop.
Bitch, what
Wait.
the fuck?
See?
Come on now. Disorderly conduct?
I don't
Wait. Erica, just walk away for like 5 minutes. Just walk away for 5 minutes.
I'm aware.
Just walk away.
Actually, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Really?
if you touch me, I'll
Here,
sue you.
Erica, just walk away for just 5 minutes. Walk away. Let it.
Fucking dumbass bitch.
No, champagne. But yeah.
I just want to see the bow video, boys.
Right?
Yeah.
Are we?
Are we what?
I don't know.
Look,
I've never been
just
here,
chill.
and I don't know her,
Look.
and she knows you, man.
I don't know anybody here. I only
Well,
know
obviously
Felicity and
she
Mary.
knows you. So I don't
This
know
is our first time
anybody,
meeting.
and I don't know anybody, man.
Now she's playing victim.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
Do you know where you are, ma'am?
Okay. Yeah, Jerry.
The fuck she know?
Stop. Just stop. Look, stop. Let me.
Right? Oh, stop?
Yeah, just
really?
be quiet.
It's me?
It's both of you. It's both of you.
It's me? No, it's not me.
It's both of you.
I don't even know
You're
her.
yelling. You're yelling. Stop yelling.
Can't. She's intoxicated.
I don't know her or her either.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're
You
yelling
good?
in my fucking ear, and I'm like up to it. So just calm, take a breath. Let's step back and relax. Okay? We're adults. Moving forward.
Yeah, I know. But you guys came together.
Okay. Question for you, Amy. Question for you. You have one kid, right?
Yes.
Does she? How old's your kid again?
15.
Does she know that you do OF?
Yes.
She knows?
Yes.
What does she think about it?
She don't care.
Hey guys, please don't talk back there.
Sorry.
She doesn't
I can only imagine how her daughter is.
care?
No.
Question, when your daughter becomes an adult, like 18, 19, 20, and if she were to come to you and say, I'm thinking of starting an OnlyFans, would you tell her
She
not
don't
to?
care because she knows my OnlyFans page. See, you
No,
guys
no,
are
but-
all about, assuming about how everything's a page are, and OnlyFans. If you go on OnlyFans, there's a lot of things that go on.
But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if your daughter, once she becomes an adult, if she came to you, she's like, hey, I want to start an OnlyFans.
Yes.
Would you say, totally?
I
sweetie,
will
that's
tell
fine?
her that I do it.
But she already knows that you do it.
Yes, she does.
Yo, come on now. You're not even listening at this point.
Okay. All right. I'll read
Does
the
it bother her? I don't know. She hasn't told
you
me.
said that you had a sugar daddy 30 years your senior for 4
Yes.
years. How old were you when that was?
I was 29.
Okay, cool.
I was 29 years old. And
So
she was
question for
60
you.
years. So this was like, I'm asking you guys, like, how far you want to go back? Like 30 years? Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
So question for you, Amy. Seems like, I finished your notes. If
Yes.
you, can you behave yourself? you think?
Yes, I can. I'll always behave myself. What the fuck?
I'm giving you one more chance, Amy.
What the hell are you talking
Amy,
about,
I'm giving
man?
you one more chance.
What are you talking about?
I need you to behave.
Okay.
No more yelling. There can't be any more yelling. You can't be getting in Erica's face. Can't get in her face.
I was never getting in anybody's face.
Hey, you got in her face.
You were literally screaming into her hair and you spilled the drink all over her dress. I think you got into her space just a wee bit.
Face a little bit. You're getting in her physical bubble, her physical space. You got to knock
If
that
you want to
off.
kick me out of here, kick me out of here. I'm not going to sit here and fucking do this shit with you.
So you're saying you can't sit there and behave. Got it.
Okay? I'm on fucking vacation. I'm going to go to Pismo tomorrow and enjoy myself. That's it.
Well, hey,
So, what the fuck?
I think that
That way I can get out of this fucking chair and go home.
that
Or go back to my hotel, back to my fucking
I
kids,
think
man.
should-
You don't need his permission to kick you out. If you want to leave, you can leave.
If you want to leave, you can leave.
Well, I don't give a fuck, man.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming on. It was good to meet you. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It was good to meet you,
Thank you.
Amy. It was a pleasure. Thank you, Amy. Thank you.
At least she left peacefully, because the way she was carrying on, I would have thought the cops had to been called. On to the next.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. The perfect recipe. May they remember me. My words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame. Hold it close to you. Check out my melodies. It's the media that's been leading you. I'll show you a thing. Misdirection, what's the message? They don't want you to win.
As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.